Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy T.
And it's your boy D.
And it's your boy Jay.
And this is Unquoted, your number one source for pop culture commentary. Let's go. All right, guys. So today's topic is Saweetie Birkin bag. So, okay, before we get into today's topic, I'll let you guys know one thing that we like to do here on Quoted is we have a segment. It's called Quote That, where someone says something reckless. We either decide to quote it or we be like, all right, I'm going to unquote it. It's a little bit too crazy. So Saweetie said that if your man can't buy you a Birkin or pay all your bills, send them back to the streets. So what do y'all feel about that? Go ahead.
I think, honestly, she was joking about it, but I think women latched on into it and took it like too personal, because my theory is that Quavo, who's a millionaire, we have to agree. So a Birkin bag is like, I think, minimum $20,000, and he probably bought her one for a present or some shit, and she felt so happy and just chose to kind of just like make this like jokey exclamations, like, yo, like, you know, say, pretty much saying like, yo, this is a good man right here. He bought me a Birkin bag, even though that's not a indicator of a good man. She kind of said it as a joke, and then, you know, girls took it like, you know, to heart, and now they're just like, you know, shooting for like Birkin bag like niggas, even though you're a 9-to-5 chick. It's like that should just that doesn't, like, you know, correlate. So I just think this is just a big misunderstanding, which I don't quote, and also I don't blame Saweetie for it though.
I think it's a damn shame that she said that shit. And like, I feel like it's the horrible message to send to all her followers on Instagram, because a lot of girls are gonna follow on to that message and actually go along with that and be like, oh yeah, my nigga gotta pay rent, he gotta buy me this, he gotta buy me that. And it kind of puts even more of a workload on guys nowadays to kind of like do a lot more than they're already required to do in most relationships. So I do feel like she kind of like sent a terrible message out there to like a lot of her followers, who I think will latch onto that and actually start believing it and actually start implying it to day-to-day basis. So that kind of like affects a lot of guys who are like with their girls, or like with girls they're talking to, that have to put up with girls having that mindset now, and guys got to kind of like come up with a rebuttal to that now and kind of like fight back against that.
Yeah, I don't think that she was serious, but I think it's kind of like it's very hypocritical for her to say that, because when she came out like kind of like the bougie girl who kind of got her own shit. Like, yeah, I'm fly, but I got my own shit. I don't really need shit. And then now it's kind of like we kind of discover who the real Saweetie is, and she's more like, yeah, you know, you can give me that bag, you know, for real. So to me, it's kind of like it's kind of like showing her true colors. Like, okay, this is what you're about the entire time. And I think it's a terrible message, because it's like you can't say that you're a boss and you're independent, and then, oh, if I get a guy, he's got to pay all my bills. Like, you have to choose one side or the other. You're either independent, you pay your own bills, the guy who gets with you is your equal partner in crime, or you're the girl who needs a guy and they pay all your bills, and then you go out and spend your money on yourself. You can't say you're both. You can't be independent and be supported off your guy's income. And you know, it just doesn't go together. You know, there's some girls that are like, oh, well, I could go off of my own income, but I'd just rather go off of him. I'm still independent. No, you're not.
You're not.
You're not.
It seems as if she just wants the best of both worlds. It's like this whole saying where how women like now feel as if your money is our money, but my money is my money. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of how she kind of like try to portray it. And then because of that statement, she became this like snake oil salesman, like feeding these lies to like women to like, yo, chase you a man like that and just ignore the rest. But then it's like, there's not that many men out there like that, and they probably won't want you. So now you're going to be old and bitter with at least 15 cats, 20, like, you know, give her sake an extra 10. But, you know, and then it's like, that's your own fault because you followed what Saweetie said.
Yeah, now if a lot of girls do follow that messages, they're going to end up going down the gold digger route. and they just gonna be expecting a guy to pay for everything for them, and then little do they know they'll end up finding someone, not end up finding anybody who's gonna be willing to pay all of that for them to be able to pay the rent, pay for all this other thing, all these other things. So if girls actually take that message seriously and actually apply it to their day-to-day lives, then I feel sorry for them, because there's gonna be very few guys that will be paying all the bills. Like if they're living with them, paying for every single thing, like bills and pretty much everything else.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that she's like inspiring girls to be like gold
Gold
diggers and stuff like
diggers.
that. And it's just kind of like, I mean, like people don't realize like okay, let's say you're a girl, you go after a guy and you get all his money and stuff like that. That you're not even gonna want to be with that guy anyway. So I mean, I just don't see the point. Like, hey, I'm not a girl. If that's what you do, that's what you do. But I just think the general message that she's sending and the fact that she's an attractive young woman, and I think sometimes a lot of younger people take what these people say to heart too much and they don't
Mhm.
really apply it to them, because even let's take example like hot girl summer, like girls doing whatever they want. Okay, fine, to each his own. Hot girl summer, not mad at you.
Yeah.
We definitely do our own thing over here on this channel. But the thing about it is, like, I know girls who did hot girl summer and then they came back and they realized, like, dang, like, why am I having a hard time finding a guy? And I told her, I'm like, because all the dudes in this area know you did hot girl summer.
Right. Yeah. I
So I
mean,
mean that's all I'm saying. It's your lifestyle. You do what you want, but just know that you step in a line of consequence no matter which way you go. And if you're choosing to be a gold digger, chances are the guy who's giving you money is gonna have some control over you. So I mean,
yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect cool. And like one of the worst things is like this whole thing kind of try to inspire girls to bank on finding a like rich person, kind of like how a regular person banks on winning the like lottery to make it out of life. And it's like, so now you're gonna be like, oh, fuck that good job, or fuck that good guy. I'm about to get that lottery, or that guy who has enough money to buy me 3 or 4 Birkin bags. And that's just a horrible message that might get implanted in like females' heads.
Exactly. Like a lot of people look up to like a lot of famous celebrities, and they like to follow along with mostly, if not everything, that their favorite celebrity says, favorite rapper, favorite artist, favorite whatever. A lot of people listen to their messages that they send out. And if she's really serious about that message, who knows if she was serious or if she was joking. But if she's actually serious and a lot of girls take it seriously, then that's a big problem, because that's going to turn a lot of women into gold diggers or looking for guys that just have a lot of money, and then they never going to be happy at the end of the day, because that, and once they end up getting the money from the guy, they're going to end up just wanting more and more and more, and just never being satisfied, or not even being able to find someone who's able to pay for everything that they want them to pay for.
no,
And it's going to make a lot of girls like want to just value a guy's money as opposed to valuing that guy for the person he actually is.
exactly. I don't think there's anything wrong with a girl who wants a guy who has all his shit together, and the fact that he'll be able to have money just in case. Let's say she does have a bad couple of months. Obviously with Corona happened, a lot of people are having a bad couple of months, and they're like, you know what? It wouldn't be bad if the main guy I'm with, is able to help me out. If I'm out, that I don't blame them for that. That's actually pretty fucking sane for them to believe that. That's fine. Like they're entitled to that. I think that's actually smart, actually thinking like that. But to solely bank on it and to disqualify someone just because they're not able to pay all your bills and get you a Birkin, I just think it's dumb. So I have to ask you guys a question. So would any of you guys buy your girl a Birkin bag, like in any situation, like even if she was your wife or something like that? Wouldn't you guys buy her a Birkin bag or pay all of her bills?
If I was rich or I had it like that, I would.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Like, if I was a multi-millionaire, like doing that is probably like spending $5 to me. I'm like, whatever. I don't
Exactly.
care. I don't really care.
To your girlfriend or to
That's the
your
only
wife?
exception.
Wife. Well, I mean
I would,
girlfriend, but
if
it's
I'm
like
rich,
we've
I
been
would
together
do
for a while.
either.
Like
Either.
girl, like we have to be together for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like to the point where I've introduced you to my parents. You've been to at least 10 family cookouts or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only way she gets a Birkin. And you know what I'm saying? Like I have to be a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, I gotta have been with her for at least a year and be rich
Yeah.
for me to even think about that shit.
Damn, you're not even that long. But if it was me, it's definitely a fuck no. And the reason why I say that
That's
is
fine.
because any girl that I want is not gonna be like pressed on me getting a $20,000 or $10,000 bag. So that's number one. And then number two, Like I would only really pay a girl's like entire bills if like that was my wife and we had like a couple kids together and she couldn't work. So then I would pay like all her
Yeah.
bills. Or if let's say I was running a business and then she helped with my business, she was part of my lifestyle. Then in that case, then like okay, fine, I'll pay her bills. But like if you're just like some random chick I'm dating or something like that, and you want me to spend like 10,000, 20, even if I'm making a lot of money, like I don't want to deal with someone like that seriously. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that says a lot about you. The type of person you choose as like your partner says a whole lot about you. Even if she's bad, like,
Mm-hmm.
I
But that's also if she like that's mainly if she's trying to pressure you into getting her a Birkin bag. Then but what if you want to do it just because hey, I want to show her that I really fuck with you, shorty. Here's a Birkin. You know what I'm saying?
for $20,000, I'm not gonna lie, I still got a nigga mentality. That shit
Um,
leaves my bank account. I'm like,
like I said, multi-millionaire, $20,000 is like pennies to you.
maybe, all right, maybe, but that would have to be like I said, like my girlfriend for like years or something. I don't know. That's not a whole lot of wiggle room with that. So that
Which is
I'm a,
fine.
yeah.
Which is fine. It's fine. Because think about like a Birkin is 20,000. Like who really here has 20,000 to drop on a fucking purse? Like that's a down payment on a like house or something like that to lower your mortgage or some shit.
Bro, that's
Like
a new
who?
car, 20,000.
Yes, and like so who really has it like that? So it's like if you're dropping 20, it's like she must be something special, or you're just a super simp that has a lot of money. But most likely she must be something special.
Right, so do you guys are you guys quoting or unquoting? I'm gonna give it an unquote.
Yeah,
Definite unquote.
it has to be unquote for me too.
All right, guys. So that's our show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And this has been your boy T,
This been your boy D.
This being Boy J.
and we are out.